Good morning you guys, it's Karen and I'm here to review these new Sensationail Express Gel nail polishes. And the funny thing was, when I went to buy these, there was a lady standing next to me and she was sort of looking puzzled and says to me, do these need a lamp? And I said yes, but I haven't used them yet. You know, I'm actually here to buy them for review. And she was looking for the normal nail polishes. So Sensationail do a gel nail polish already, and she was looking for the basic gel nail polish. And she said, well, if they need a lamp, what's different about them? And as far as I can see, it's only that they don't need a base and top coat. But just so you don't get confused, this is the box to the Express Gel one. I don't have a box for the normal nail polish, but the normal nail polish comes like this in a much smaller bottle. So I'll talk about those comparisons anyway, but what I wanted to tell you is in this particular store that I was in, they didn't have any of the normal nail polishes. It's like they'd replaced it with these, which I thought was interesting. Maybe they just didn't have room for both. So you may go into your boot store and find that there's only the Express ones there, and you can use them in a similar way, which I'll explain. So I'll tell you the price, tell you what they say about it, and then tell you how I got on. So it comes in 22 colours, and for this size it's £10. That's actually really, really good. Apart from anything else, like I said, you can use this just like a normal gel polish, and this is 10mm. This one is 7 point something mil. So you get a lot more in this one, but it's cheaper. This one is £10. This one is £15, I believe. Yeah, I think it's £15 for the Sensationail gel polishes. So if I were you, if I was going to get a gel polish and not worrying about the Express part, I would get the bigger one because you get more in it. And like I said, if you do that, you use it in exactly the way you would as normal with one of their gel polishes. The colours I got, by the way, this one is I'm the Black Sheep, so it's just a black. This one is called Never Stop Whining. This is the box. And that is pretty much the colour. I've actually got stripes over the top of it. I've got that one on my thumb, and then I've got black everywhere else. So I thought I'd get two colours just because sometimes colours can react differently. You know, I know there's been brands before where colours react differently to the black polish. Okay, so let me read you what it says. When I first read this, I must admit I was a bit confused because it says no dry time, and I thought, well, what does that mean? Because there's no dry time with the Sensationail either. You just cure everything under the, you know, with their normal polish there's no dry time, it's curing. These are curing, so why are they saying no dry time? I still don't really get that, but they say everything you need to do your own Sensationail Express Gel polishes at home. No dry time, just apply and cure 2 to 3 coats and your Sensationail nails are completely dry and ready to go. So the steps that are missing from this is you need no base coat and you need no top coat, and you don't need to use an alcohol wipe. There's no sticky residue on top. So like I said, I don't know why they're marketing it as no dry time. It would be better to call it a one-step polish, because there are a lot of one-step polishes out there. I tried, I think it was called Chroma Gel, and I tried one other, I can't even remember the name of it, where it was just a one coat. You did one coat, cured it, another coat, cured it, and that was you. There was no sticky top or anything. I found them a bit sort of uneven on the nail, and it was a very thick formula, and I didn't get on well with them. I'm pretty sure one of them was Chroma Gel, and that's pretty much what this is. It's just all you need is a lamp and the polish. That's it. You put the polish on, one coat, cure it, put another coat, cure it, put another coat, cure it, if you want that third coat. I've actually only done 2 coats on all of my nails. I didn't need, I'm showing you that one because it's the only red one. I didn't need 2 coats at all. It was absolutely fine with, no, I didn't need 3 coats. It was absolutely fine with 2 coats. Okay, so then it says, finally, up to 10 days of super gloss shine and no dry time in one easy formula. You can buy the kit, by the way. You can either buy one polish at £10 or you can buy the kit, which is $34.99. So you're basically buying one polish and paying $24.99 for the lamp. And then it goes on to explain how to use, and it's quite a big chunk there. Because what it's saying is you can use it on its own, and if you're using it on its own, all you do is you do buff the nail to take off the shine of your own nail, which is what you would do anyway, and you then go straight ahead and put one coat on, cure it, another coat, cure it, and then that's you done, unless you want to put a third coat on. But it is actually quite thick. You can see there it's quite a thick gloopy formula, and I actually did worry that it would be too thick, to be honest. They actually go on to say, do you want an even longer lasting or plumper gel finish? If so, you can use it with the Sensationail essential items. So what you would do is apply the gel primer, then apply the gel base coat, then cure, then apply the express polish as you would anyway, then apply a top coat, then wipe away the sticky residue. So I have done this hand with the base and top coat as I would a normal gel polish, and on this hand I just used the gel on its own, curing it and nothing more. What I need to tell you is that nothing lasts 10 days on me. I have tried and tried with all sorts of gel polishes. I've got the best nail polish lamp, I've got a Gelish 18G lamp, and that definitely improved things, but I often have problems with it peeling off, with it lifting, with all that kind of thing. I was a nail technician many years ago. I feel like I'm following every step. I'm pushing the cuticle down, sealing the free edge, I'm doing everything I should do. I'm now beginning to think that it's something to do, it's one of those odd things that may be to do with my Ehlers-Danlos loss. I really do think it is. It could be that my nails are too dry, or I don't know, I really don't know. That might be a completely wacky idea, but generally things don't last 10 days. So that's one claim that I can't really measure for you, because any gel polish I've used tends to peel, or it's not just that it peels, sometimes it chips, and again it's not down to the polish, it's whatever polish I've got on will chip, because I'm very rough handed, you know, I'm not gentle. And I always remember being told by nail technicians, don't ever use your nails as tools, you know, and yet I do use my nails as tools all the time, and so I'm just rough with my hands, so I'm never going to be able to test the 10-day claim, I'm afraid. However, if anything was going to peel or chip or whatever, it does normally happen within the first 3 to 4 days, or I can feel it lifting, or I can see a tiny chip starting or something like that. I've now had this on for 4 days and I have no chips. It hasn't peeled off. It's still looking pretty good, so I think I'm probably going to get another few days out of this. I could normally get about, I don't know, a week. Yes, actually saying that, I can see there that in a day or so that will be starting to peel. So for me, the Express one has performed exactly the same way as the normal Sensationail gel. And what I'm going to do is show you, I've got my nail wheel out and I'm going to do a close-up of just me applying it. The one in Never Stop Whining and the one in Merlot, which is the normal gel polish, so you can see any differences in the formula, because I'm pretty sure the gel nail one is thinner. Maybe not, it does look quite thick there. And show you how it applies. I suppose if I was clever I would have filmed myself applying the gel, but I didn't think of that at the time. They've said that if you want it to last longer and to look plumper, to use the gel base and top coat that they provide, which is what I've done on this hand, but I have to say there is no difference between the two, other than, like I said, that's maybe lifting slightly or going to start sort of a little bit will peel off, and there's none of that on this hand, but it seems to be pretty much the same effect, and it is really shiny. Let me actually, what I thought I'd do is I'll just take those stripes off my nail so you can actually see the polish, because that's just normal nail polish I've got on this. So I do use acetone, it doesn't ever seem to affect things. I didn't choose the best fingers to do it on, but this is them together with no stripes on so you can see properly. And I think you'll agree that it's got the same amount of shine, almost. This is maybe a tiny bit more shiny, but I think that is because I've used acetone, and even when I used an alcohol wipe, I found that did take off the shine. I just wanted to see what would happen if I used an alcohol wipe on the normal, on the one-step one. And it's fine when you're putting a top coat over the top, but just using it on its own just takes a tiny bit of the shine away. But you don't need to do that on the one-step polish, so it's absolutely fine. It's beautifully shiny when done. So this one is with no base or top coat, just the polish, 2 coats of the polish, and this one is with base, top coat, and 2 coats of the polish. Okay, so I've got the Never Stop Whining one-step one. Hopefully you can see this. That's one coat. And then I'll do another. You can see it's the same sort of formula. You know, it's not too thin, not too thick. And then I'll do, this one is in Merlot Magic and is one of the normal gel polishes. coat. Actually, looking at that, I could get away with one coat in that, couldn't I? Don't actually need to put 2 coats on, so perhaps that's one of the points to note, that you, with the non-express, you could probably just use 1 coat. I'm going to get that on me, aren't I? Yep. And actually something else that's happening here, don't know whether you can see this or not, underneath the polish it's pooling at the edge. This one here is the one-step polish, and I don't know if it will show in there, but it's actually pooling at either side. And that's simply because I've applied 2 coats without curing in between. But bearing in mind, this is 2 coats and this is 1 coat. Okay, so you could see from my nail wheel there that there was a little bit of pooling with that. But like I said, I think it's because I hadn't cured it in between. This does seem to be a bit of a thicker formula, but only slightly. I didn't find it to be a problem when I was doing my nails, because with the 1 coat it didn't happen to me. But what I should say is I read 2 reviews on this, and they were both negative. They're the only reviews that I could find, and it's for sale in the USA as well. I'll link it for you. I can't remember where it was, but there was 2 reviews. One was saying that they found that the polish pooled and they didn't like that, and also that the colours don't match the boxes. I have to say, I had a look and I think they do. I think that does match the box, and obviously the black one does, but maybe with the lighter colours, be aware of that. And the other lady said that she had chipping and peeling within 2 days, whereas she's used the normal gel polish and had it last for weeks. So that's why I specifically wanted to wait more than 3 days to see if that happened to me, and it hasn't. So I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? Everybody has different experiences of nail polish. Everybody's got different nails, and different levels of how much work they're doing with their hands. And so I think that you can only try it and see, because it's worked for me fine. Like I said, I've had it on 4 days and there's no sign of anything, whereas for somebody else it chipped within 2 to 3 days. But I think it's very comparable. I can't see any differences, and I will definitely be buying this in the future. And this is one of my favourite nail polishes, gel polishes, and I've just actually filmed a video. I don't know whether it will be up by now or whether it will come after this, on my favourite LED gel polishes, and this is my number 1 choice, but I will now buy this one most likely because you get more in it. It will depend on the colours, to be honest, and maybe they're going to bring these out and wipe out these ones, because like I said, you can use this in exactly the same way, so we shall see. That's everything to tell you about this one. Let us know if you have tried it and what you think, because there's so little information out there that I think the more people start reviewing this, the better, the more information we'll get. So I'd be really interested to see how everybody else got on. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Let me tell you what I've got on my face. I've got on the Lancome Tinted Idole Ultra Foundation in 005. It's the first day ever I haven't loved how it looks. I can see close up, it's very patchy here, and I don't know whether that's because I put a second coat on. I didn't feel like it was covering enough, and so I put a second coat on. I don't usually do that, so I don't know if that's why. On my eyes I've got a pigment by MAC called Handsome Prints. It was one of their Christmas ones, so I don't know whether that's just a limited edition. And I've got my Fleur de Force eyelashes on. The blush is by NARS in Sin, and the lipstick is a real mishmash. I used about 3 different liquid lipsticks, and then this lip gloss, Stila lip glaze in Kitten on top. And that's everything. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.